Hey everyone, I got a bit of an unboxing video here. If this is what I think it is, it's something I've wanted for a little while since I built my last racing mower with the Confederate flag on the hood that Mr. Bill's T-Max made up for me. I still have that hood if you're wondering where it did go. I did not get rid of it. I do still have it, and I'm considering getting a new one for my new racing mower, but maybe a bit smaller since that one doesn't have as much real estate on it as that other one did have. But if this is what I think it is, it's going to be very loud, and it's going to be very interesting to have on a racing lawnmower, especially if I do paint it the colors I do want to paint it in the spring. I got a helper kitty and a handy dandy key. I unfortunately don't have a standard GM box opener on me right at this moment, but this key will work perfectly fine if the helper kitty will let me. I've already removed anything that shows my address and any other information that I don't want no one to see. So the helper kitty is doing his job by helping me out. 1 second here. Now with the help of my helper kitty Yoda and the non-GM standard box opener, I got the box open. If you don't have yourself a helper kitty, I recommend getting a helper kitty. They do help out. And I'm opening this box from the back side, so there's actually a box within a box. See if I can get this out of here one-handed. Nope. Okay, it was like I thought. It was a box within a box, which is one of the best ways of packing something. And it basically helps the package from getting banged around too much. And let's see if we can get this untaped. If his nails were sharp enough, he could probably do this with one little paw. There we go. We'll start to see a little bit what's in here. If people know my videos and know the previous tractor, some people probably already figure out what I got in here. Also, I don't know what I'm going to do for the title yet, so I might say what it is in the title. I really don't know yet. Got an instruction manual with a wiring harness. See, horn relay wiring kit. So you guys already know it's a horn. We got a horn button and some more wiring. This is very similar to the button that I got on my truck. And you can start seeing what else is in here. Air horns. And these air horns play a certain tune. So I'm going to try and enter in the tune on this video. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I will definitely try my best. But it's a set of air horns. They're Dixie horns. So if you guys should know what the Dixie horns are. Generally Dixie horns. And here they are. I believe there's actual 5 horns here. Then there's a small air compressor, the wiring harness with and the helper kitty's taken off with it, the relay wiring harness, and there's supposed to be a relay in here as well, and the horn button wiring harness. But here it is. They are carbon fiber. Look, they're plastic. I could have got metal stainless ones, but they wouldn't be true stainless, I don't think. So they'd end up rusting. So I went with the carbon fiber look. I think they'll last longer. The only thing is with carbon fiber, you gotta make sure that nothing actually hits them, and like no direct hit goes right on them and cracks them. So I shouldn't have an issue with that. Where I plan on putting these, they should actually be out of the way, and they should not be in the way. More on that later when I go to install these. And the helper kitty is going in the box, possibly. But as you can see, he's quite a big kitty. He's probably not going to fit in that box, but he will definitely try. And believe it or not, that cat is under a year old, and he's at least 15 pounds. There. Yep, he's going in the box. But anyways, I'll get everything back out of here, and I'll lay out everything that's in the entire kit. Okay, as soon as the camera stops, the attention's off the helper kitty, and the helper kitty decides to go do something else. But anyways, here is the 5 horns, the air compressor right here, with all the color-coded hookups for all 5 horns. The positive and negative hookup are in the bottom. They give you a set length of air line. Basically, you gotta make sure you don't cut too much for one horn, or you don't cut too little, obviously, because they only give you so much. About, I'm guessing 5 feet right here. I haven't measured it out yet, and I forgot what the eBay ad said. But here is the relay wiring harness. Here is the actual relay itself, the nuts and bolts to mount this thing in, and lastly the horn button, which I'm planning on putting on my actual steering wheel where an actual horn should be, but we'll see about that at a later date, because these will all have to go in a certain spot. I already think I know where these are going to go, and then the horn and all the wiring can go around to where I want it. So, and then the compressor kind of has to be accessible to a point, just enough that I can get the actual air lines on and get the appropriate colors hooked to the appropriate horn, and everything should work out perfectly fine that way. So that's pretty much it. Quick unboxing of the Dixie horn for the Mean and Green Craftsman Racer, which will most likely be going generally again if I do decide to paint it. Really, all I gotta paint is the fender and the hood. Everything else on that can stay black, and just paint the fender and hood, rear fender and hood orange, which won't take much. Probably only take a couple days, because I would want to let it cure, and then I'd want to put a good clear coat over top of everything. So we'll see about that. But if I'm doing the horns, I might as well do the paint job. And where I plan on putting these, they shouldn't get wet, because I don't want these to get wet. Don't want these to get snow in them. I don't want them to get banged up, because again, they are the carbon fiber. And the metal ones, I imagine they're not very heavy gauge, so probably the same problem could happen with them as well. But here they are, and here is the actual kit. I might, in the description below, post the eBay auction where I got this from. Leave that alone, cat. The helper kitty is playing with the airline, so he is back. But I'm not going to hook this up to test it in the house. It would be way too loud. Also, I don't have any of this extra airline, so I'd have to do like really like 1-inch pieces to have enough airline, and there's really not enough room. Helper kitty, back off. The life of an orange cat. I think all orange cats are stinkers. But anyways, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep redneck like always, and please comment.